you could be in harmony with the devil. And you and the devil could you could live harmonious lives that are harmonious with each other. So when you say harmony, it's not descriptive enough, is it?
No, stop. What you've done is you've taken one principle that was part and parcel of the others, and then started to try and discuss that over there. No, they go together. Peace, justice, and harmony. They are interlinked and inseparable. Okay? So I'm saying it's not just it's not justice on the little boys' bumholes and so on and whatever else goes on in that society. Do you understand, bro?
Listen. If you have a society, your society will be founded on rules, laws, and principles, correct?
Not peace, justice, and harmony.
I never asked you that. I said your society would be founded on laws and principles, correct?
Yes.
Now, if you choose to be at peace with those principles, that's a choice you can make. Is that correct?
What?
If you choose to be in harmony with those principles, that's a choice you can make. Is that correct?
No, we're not. No. Peace.
Come on, bro, man. You're
done. Listen. All right, so try that with justice. Let's see how you go. If you choose to walk with justice, try that again. You said those two, peace and harmony. Try justice. Put that in your sentence.
Okay, so if you live in
no. If you choose to be just, come on, put justice in that same sentence.
They will have a justice system. Listen, they have a justice system.
No. I didn't say justice system. The same way how you put peace, the word peace, and harmony in your sentence. In exactly the same way you just put peace and harmony in each sentence. Now put justice in your sentence.
In the same sentence. So like I said, if you lived within ancient Roman society, you could choose to be could choose to agree with their type of justice. You could choose to do that.
Right. Hold on. Do you agree justice cannot include oppression?
Not necessarily, no.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, no. I don't agree.
Hey,
and
I only jumped
give you
on
reasons
someone
why.
asked the question, Schiffer, are you serious? And I'm waiting to hear the answer.
You're an idiot. Get out of here.
How can justice and oppression be together as one thing, Schiffer? Are you for real?
No one said they was together as one thing.
Justice
You're not
is
listening.
the absence of oppression by definition.
Listen. Justice is not necessarily the absence of oppression. Sorry, brother. That's a wrong analogy. That's a wrong analogy.
Define justice.
You want me to define it for you? Let's get a dictionary and do some defining.
No, I noticed, Schiffer. Yesterday, you didn't want to define the word. You was like, I don't like to define words myself. I like to go to the dictionary. That just proved that you didn't know what the word you used meant.
No, it doesn't mean that I don't know what it means. It means that to save us going back and forth and giving our analysis on what we believe justice means, I might not know the exact wording that the dictionary gives. That's correct.
Yeah, but we need to know that you know what you meant when you said it.
Thank you.
Right? Okay. So when you said it, we want to know what you mean when you say it. Don't go to the dictionary.
Do you want to know what I mean when I said it? All right, let's not go to a dictionary. What I meant when I said it, brother, hear me out. What I meant by justice when I said it was a system, where people can be what's the word? Where people can have their problems. One second. People can have their problems rectified in a way that they deem satisfactory or fair. Now, at the end of the day, that's my depiction of justice. But the actual dictionary definition of justice, is going to be slightly different to that. So to save back and forth and I think my definition is better than yours, do you know what? Justice in the dictionary says just behavior or treatment, a concern for, and it gives an example, a concern for justice, peace, and genuine respect for people. It didn't say nothing about, no one can be oppressed and there be justice.
How can you respect someone and oppress them at the same time?
Quite easily. The same. Well, I'm gonna hold on. Wait a second. I'm gonna tell you how you can respect someone and oppress them at the same time. I'm gonna break it down to you. Let's say that a person comes from a society of wrongdoers. And we try to suppress their wrongdoing. Yeah. Argument done, isn't it?
What?
Argument done. What are we doing? Bro, you said, and I just showed you what. You're dumb.
Bro, You need next time. You need to get airbag in your car, bro. I don't know what happened to you.
We might have to people sometimes. We might have to, brother. If you got Romans in the world, we might have to oppress. We might have to oppress those people because they're wrong, innit? Because what they're doing, what they're doing, what they guys.
Not oppression. This is the point, Shipper. You're getting it wrong, and this is why I asked you to define it. Hold on.
What gives you the right to tell someone how to live? What gives you the right to tell someone how to live? And then I'll show you oppression.
I'll tell you. Very simple. Okay.
Go on.
It's as simple as this, brother. Just going to the dictionary does not assist you. Okay. You have to use your intellect when it comes to things like justice because it's something that affects you on a daily basis. Okay. You yourself. It's a word which you should be contemplating the actual meaning and not a political meaning which deals with what these people want you to think about it because they're avoiding justice and just doing what the hell they want. So they want to label or define justice in accordance with a way in which you can't see that they're being unjust to you.
All right, man, bring it back now.
The oppressive system, Shifa, would seek to define justice in which it allows you to continue to oppress them while calling it justice. So, for instance, justice has been done with this Brer at a trial, although the police are known to be corrupt. Although they're known to hide evidence, although they're known to etc., or the jury's all white racist and the person on trial is a black man. That's not justice, but they call it justice. Do you see what I'm saying, bro?
Brother, why haven't you found a better word then, brother?
No, I'll define it.
Why would you use a word that you didn't mean?
No. I know what it means, so I'll define it for you.
No, you don't.
Bro, I'll define it for you. Let me finish.
You never invented the word, did you?
Bro, stop.
Behave. Let him define it. Let him say the word.
Right, you give it a
definition. To each thing its due rights.
So say it again. Do that again. Reload it.
Justice is the apportioning. So the giving to each thing its due rights. So this is where you would go, Shifa, with the ancient way. So when you come to the Islam of the Quran, Kemet, etc., they would put everything, so to speak, on a certain categories and scales, and this is what you call the weighing of the words, etc., in Kemet. So each thing would be measured according to its rights. So, for instance, every living thing in general is entitled to certain food, in certain space, etc. So somebody might say, well, the snake, although it's a threat to my family, it's entitled to live. So if I can scare it and let it go back to its snake pit or wherever it's supposed to go, cool. If not, the higher form in regards to justice, my family, is that I might have to chop that snake in two. That's justice. Do you get me? So I've gone through one process to make the thing, it has a right to life, let it cut, go back its way. If it comes to my family have more right to life than that snake. Bang, snake's gone. Simple as that.
What gives your family more right to life than that snake? Explain.
Well, you know what, bro? Just, you know what? You need to smoke a spliff or some stuff for a lot. You need help, bro.
I know, man. Come on, bro. Brother, this is the thing. You know that you can't.
What are you saying there, Shift? What are you trying to say, bro? What are you actually trying to say, King? It don't make sense. I hear what you're saying. Like, what I was going to say is, you said affording all things their right.
Apportioning
all things their due right. So, for instance,
right. So therefore, we got a basis. We have to have a basis of what we agree is
exactly
the due rights of things.
Yeah. Exactly. So
I suppose what Schiffer's asking is, how do we come to an agreement about the due right of
everything? Exactly. Yeah. And this is where it can start off as complex. But once you've got that under wraps, so to speak, then it sort of filters down as applying justice.
Yeah, but who decides? Who decides what justice looks like is basically where I'm going.
So I'm saying you work with nature, innit? At the end of the day, the law of survival, you can, so to speak.
Do you have the choice of not working with nature? Do you have that choice?
I sort of have to work against nature at some point because I might have to chop down trees and so on if I have a piece of land.
There you go. So
wait,
one second, brother, pause 1 second.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah, you know where I'm going.
I'm just gonna say, is chopping down a tree? What I was gonna say is that against nature. I feel like the way that you came in support of nature, Shifa, is it's this newfangled kind of way of looking at things. I don't think chopping down a tree goes against nature.
I never spoke about chopping down the tree, though. to be specific. I just asked, can it?
No, that's what I said.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm
can
just saying, in
go
looking at
against
things like that, yeah, like a hurricane can never be an injustice. Yeah, chopping down a tree
True.
can't be unnatural because beavers cut down trees.
That's right.
What's your
That's
purpose?
true.
What's the intention? The intention is where I think the key lies. Not the action, but the intention.
The main problem, Jedi, is
so then we saying that nature has a reason, has reasoning.
It's something that's given to you, like by a justice system, by people's decisions, or some sort of societal agreement. But he doesn't realize that we have our God-given right as well. So if I have my God-given right to my life, that means no one can take my life. Now, if it was part of a society, agree to bow to the police and let the police run the society on my behalf. Now, yeah, I can do that. But when the police ain't protecting my life anymore, then I have the God-given right to remove my support for the police and basically support my own life.
Yeah, but what gives your God to say he's more righteous than someone else's God?
This guy, you know.
No. It's an intrinsic right. Everybody has the right to defend their own life.
He's right.
If I kill a policeman,
I think this is
and I go to court and the judge says, "But wait a minute, you're supposed to bow to police's authority," and I'm saying, "Yeah, but my man put my life in jeopardy. I had to defend my own life."
Sorry about that.
No, that's not the question, Khan. That's not the question, Khan.
It is. You're making that rights are given to you. You have intrinsic rights that no one can talk about. Like IC3 was talking about the other day with the Exodus situation. There's God-given rights that no one can transgress.
What gives your God the right? What gives your God the right to say they're more righteous than any other deity?
Logical right. You look at logical rights, yeah? Logic, reason, and rationality, right? And at the end of the day, let's say we learn and we evolve. So one generation teaches the other generation. And what we learn is that certain animals can be friendly and they can be tamed, right? Cats, dogs, whatever else. And certain ones are very hard to, right? So therefore, you have to put priorities in place. Your family, maybe even your animals that are working. So for instance, wolves